Brace yourself for a holiday revelation that's sure to stir up mixed feelings. Manchester's iconic Christmas markets are sneaking in early, and the price tags on your favorite treats and tipples are giving inflation a run for its money. As the season's magic unfolds prematurely, we're diving into the details of what's available, how much it'll cost you, and why these changes might just spark a debate or two among festive fans. Picture this. While the full splendor of Manchester's Christmas markets doesn't officially kick off until next month, one enchanting corner is already alive and buzzing. Thanks to the grand opening of the Skate Manchester Ice Rink, rebranded as Scare Skate to celebrate October half-term and Halloween, the stalls in Cathedral Gardens sprang to life on Friday, October 24th. This early access isn't just about the fun, it gives eager shoppers a sneak peek at the culinary delights and drink options awaiting them across the city's festivities. And here's where it gets intriguing. Prices can vary from one zone to another, with a whopping 10 city center locations planned for this year, including a revamped Albert Square that's making a triumphant return. But for now, Cathedral Gardens offers a tantalizing taste of what's to come, featuring beloved classics like Bratwurst, those juicy German sausages, Yorkshire pudding wraps, mini Dutch pancakes, and Greek street food specialties. Thirsty? The Winter Bar and the Globe Bar are pouring out a variety of beverages to complement your bites. Curious about joining the conversation? Hop into our family WhatsApp group right here to chat with fellow market enthusiasts. Now let's talk turkey, or should we say sausages? Some prices have held steady from last year, with bratwurst and flavored sausages still at a reasonable £8, and frankfurters clocking in at £7. But most items have seen a gentle nudge upward, reflecting the broader economic trends that many are feeling. For instance, if you loved those Yorkshire pudding wraps last Christmas, where everything was £10 except the mixed meat option at £12, you'll be pleased to know the chicken variety remains at £10. However, the beef and minted lamb wraps have climbed to £12 each, and the mixed meat has jumped to £13. It's a small change that adds up if you're feeding a crowd. Greek street food fans, take note. Gyros are holding firm at mostly £11 each, but the pita box has gotten a bit pricier, now £15 for a generous serving packed with chicken, lamb, halloumi, feta, olives, and falafel. It's like getting a mini feast in one go, perfect for those chilly evenings. Over at the Winter Bar, hot drinks like hot chocolate, lattes, and coffees have stayed put at £4 each, with liqueur coffees at £7, a comforting constant in a sea of changes. That said, the indulgent Bailey's hot chocolate with brandy or amaretto has risen from £7 to £8, gin and tonics from £6 and 50p to £7, and sparkling Prosecco from £7 to £8 and 50p. But here's the part most people miss. Cocktails are actually getting friendlier on the wallet. Classics like Drumstick, Caramel Eggnog, Parma Violet, The Grinch, Cranberry Kringle, and Winter Snowflake have dropped from £9 last year to a more affordable £8 and 50p. A welcome surprise amidst the ups and downs. Shifting to the Globe Bar, expect Lovestorm Lager, Airstream Ale, and cider to set you back £6 and 50p per pint. That's a 50p increase from 2024. Prosecco has bubbled up from £6 and 50p to £7, while the winter gin Prosecco remains steady at £8 and 50p. Spirits have also edged higher, with singles going from £6 and 50p to £7 and doubles from £8 and 50p to £9. And for a sophisticated twist, those flavored espresso martinis, think chocolate orange, Black Forest Gatto, and Christmastini, have increased from £8 and 50p to £9 and 50p, adding a dash of luxury to your evening. Mulled wine, that quintessential winter warmer, has seen slight adjustments, from £5 and 50p or £6 to £5 and 50p or £6 and 50p, with shots climbing from £2.50 or £3.50 to £3 or £4. Meanwhile, spiced rum punch and mulled spiced gin have warmed up to £9, up from last year's £8.50. If you're planning a cozy night out, these could be your go-to picks. Sweet lovers, rejoice. The Dutch mini pancakes remain a crowd pleaser, priced consistently at £6 each this year, even though they were £5 previously with some toppings. Toppings like white chocolate, maple syrup, caramel, chocolate sauce, whipped cream, lemon, bueno, pistachio, fizzy pop, lotus biscoff, or Nutella still offer that customizable indulgence, but extras now cost £1 instead of the old 50p, a small extra for maximum flavor. And this is the part that might divide opinions. The beloved Christmas mugs are back with a fresh cartoon Toy Town design for 2025, used for serving glühwein and hot chocolate across the markets. As always, Manchester's special edition mugs can be purchased outright or rented by paying a £3.50 deposit when buying a hot drink. Once done, you can return the mug for your deposit back or keep it as a cherished memento of your Manchester adventure. With prices for the mugs themselves unchanged from last year, it's a nostalgic tradition that feels timeless. But is it worth the extra cost in an era of rising expenses? Some might argue it's a must-have souvenir, while others could see it as just another way to dip into your wallet. Controversial, isn't it? This year's Christmas markets are shaping up to be grander than ever, boasting 274 stalls spread across 10 sites, including the resurrected Albert Square hosting a Taste of Christmas, a charming mini-market brimming with food, drinks, and crafts. Topping it off is a massive Ferris wheel offering stunning vistas of Manchester's majestic town hall, perfect for that magical photo op. The full markets swing into action on Friday, November 7th, wrapping up on Monday, December 22nd. Exceptions include a Taste of Christmas in Albert Square and the stalls at Cathedral Gardens, which will stay open through the holidays until January 4th, 2026, ensuring the festive spirit lingers. Article continues below. Phew, that's a lot to digest. But in a world where holiday traditions meet everyday economics, these price shifts raise some big questions. Do you think the increases are fair given the joy these markets bring, or are they just another sign of the times squeezing our budgets? Is it worth splurging on a souvenir mug, or should we stick to the basics? And what about the early openings? Exciting or just a tease? Share your take in the comments below. We'd love to hear if your team worth it or overpriced.